Here in Philadelphia, violent crime has been a fairly persistent issue.
Too many people shot in our city.
The mayor said, look, we need to sit down and figure out what to do differently.
To come together to try to figure out exactly what we can do to turn the violent crime around.
We've got a message to every punk, every criminal, every person carrying an illegal weapon in the city of Philadelphia. Got a gun? Go to jail.
This was getting hotter, this kind of lower part of the 25th.
We call it GunStat because A, is focused on gun crimes, and B, we use statistics to help guide our operational decisions.
This original hotspot is down 41%.
Wow.
Primary collaboration comes from the leadership of Police Commissioner Charles Ramsey, District Attorney Seth Williams, folks over in the court system, as well as in probation and parole.
It's everybody working together to identify those individuals that are largely responsible for the violence in our city.
Prioritize those offenders in those cases and get better results, get longer prison sentences, get higher bail, stricter supervision of probation.
When you get all of our players together, that power is stronger than the violent forces in any city.
When you really know your areas, you can almost tell so-and-so must have just gotten out of jail a couple weeks ago because we see an uptick in this kind of activity. That's his MO.
We are becoming a system, and as a system, we can respond much stronger and more direct.
In the areas where we're operating GunStat, we've seen a over 50% reduction in shootings and a 25% reduction in gun crimes.
There's no additional cost here. This is a reallocation of existing resources.
It's just, how do you utilize your personnel? How do you best position them?
They have a purpose, and everybody knows what that purpose is.
That we have resources, and you have ideas and needs. How do we put those all together and come to you? GunStat is working. It is having a positive impact, but it's not that there's any one thing. It's a combination of things, all going on at the same time to stem the tide of violence in our city to make it safer. Your involvement, your engagement is really what Philly Rising is all about.
We need to work with the group members who've been here for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. We just ask, how can the city work with you and with the neighbors to help the community rise?
That has dramatically changed our relationships between people in the neighborhood and the city government, and we've really been able to accomplish a number of great things in communities all across the city of Philadelphia.